Hey there, something has come to my attention. Something I noticed a few days ago on New Year's Day. People were claiming January 1st, 2026 was the 97th anniversary of the debut of the Looney Tunes. Well, I, Sam Valentino, private toon detective, need to point out that is not correct. The Looney Tunes series of shorts from Warner Brothers actually first launched on April 19th, 1930, with the theatrical release of Bosko and Honey Sinking in the Bathtub, directed by Harman and Rudolph Ising, two animators who originally helped get Warner Brothers Pictures into the theatrical cartoon business to compete with Disney and help publicize their sheet music. Even the name Looney Tunes was pretty much a play on Disney's silly symphonies. So this upcoming April 19th will be the 96th anniversary of the Looney Tunes debut. Hopefully Warner Brothers does something to celebrate their centennial come the year 2030, provided nothing bad happens to Warner or the Looney Tunes, especially with all this merger and buyout hubbub going on. Whew, so nerve-wracking. But rather than talk about that again, I do want to bring up there is a piece of Looney Tunes related media that was indeed made in 1929, but in the spring of that year. A 4-minute pilot short, Bosko the Talk-Ink Kid, produced by Harman and Rudolph Ising and several of their fellow animators. Shortly after being hired away from Walt Disney in an unsuccessful stint with Charles Mintz in 1928 and trying to continue the Oswald the Lucky Rabbit shorts after Disney lost the license to Universal. Not employed at any studios, Harman and Ising and their animators, including a young Friz Freeling, put together this Bosko the Talk-Ink Kid pilot to show the movie studios who may be interested in their own series of cartoons, using a character Harman and Ising created themselves when working for Disney, but not using until this golden opportunity. As such, this cartoon was never released to theaters, but not too long after the cartoon was finished, producer Leon Schlesinger took an interest in the Bosko pilot and was able to strike them a deal with Warner Brothers Pictures to make a whole series of cartoon shorts, and the rest is history. It's also worth mentioning a big technological advancement with this Bosko the Talk-Ink Kid pilot. Before this, early sound cartoons often had any voice tracks recorded after the animation was done. Harman and Ising knew the shortcomings of that, and so they pioneered the pre-sync technique where the voices are recorded in advance and then characters are animated to the dialogue, setting a new standard in American animation production.
Oh, you're feeling good, there now. Well, it's out of the pen. All right, now that you're here, what can you do? What can I do? Oh, boy, what I can't do. Wow.
Bosko's voice work was done off camera by animator Carmen Maxwell as they were also filming Rudolph Ising's scenes to make the conversation seem more natural. So now we have even more dialogue in these then new talkie cartoons compared to their other early synchronized sound cartoon experiments such as the Fleischer Song cartoon sing-along shorts and Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie. Because it was just a pilot that was never released to theaters or the public in any way, for decades the cartoon was pretty much lost. Until 2000, when Cartoon Network presented an edited version of it in their Toonheads, the Lost Cartoons special. Then some months later, public domain video distributor Bosko Video released the full pilot short in DVD and video cassette in their first uncensored Bosko volume. Finally, an official release of the full pilot short came in 2003, with the first Looney Tunes Golden Collection DVD box set. It's also since been released on Blu-ray through the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 2 set. But there you have it. Just because the original Warner Brothers cartoons pilot Bosko the Talk-Ink Kid was produced in 1929 does not mean the Looney Tunes officially launched in 1929. And especially not on January 1st. Heck, this Bosko pilot technically isn't even a Warner Brothers cartoon, since it was made and then later shown to Warner Brothers Pictures, leading to the creation and actual launch of the Looney Tunes in 1930. I hope I was able to clear up any confusion for you all, so keep watching this YouTube channel for anything else me or Zach Wolf or whoever else may debunk or show out next.